Hello, Embrace Creatives. This is Fernando del Rosario, recording my fourth episode or my video blog. It is a Memorial Day Monday. I hope you all had a good Memorial Day. By the time you're listening to this, it would have passed. But I wanted to do this recording right now, today specifically, because I am currently hosting my very first drive-through art show. And basically what it is that I live in the end of a cul-de-sac, as you can see in the background, and I had lined up our sidewalk with easels all around our cul-de-sac. And the idea is that for Memorial Day Monday, I wanted to share my creativity, my art with my community, with my neighborhood. And so I start promoting a drive-through art show. And basically what people will do is literally drive right around, come in and drive around our neighborhood and showcase and enjoy the artwork. While they are doing that, I am painting. I'm doing an art piece, as you can see back here, underneath an easy up here in sunny California. So that's what I'm kind of been doing this afternoon. But the topic for this talk is, so the first set of questions that I have is, are you an introvert or an extrovert? Now, as artists and creative folks, you know, we tend to lean more towards being an introvert, being to ourselves, and you know, kind of keeping to ourselves to create our art, and not really being that comfortable when it comes to being out and about, or being surrounded with other people, even talking about our work or ourselves. And you know, I myself, I'm both, as I'm sure many of you are. I truly believe that we're not necessarily one or the other. I think all of us is a little bit of both. So obviously, some people are a little bit more percentage than the other, a little bit more introvert than extrovert, or a little bit more extrovert than introvert. But the trick is that how do we live with being a little bit of both? How and what does that do with our art and how we communicate with our community, our neighborhoods, our art lovers, during shows, during galleries, during events, and so on. And so, you know, I will share with you as far as how I personally deal with it, both creatively, artistically. You know, like I said, this is a perfect example for me to kind of have this conversation, because where I'm putting myself out there within my neighborhood, and really kind of showcasing my art, my creativity. And one can look at that as like, wow, you know, Fernando is a real extrovert, right? You know, Fernando is really putting himself out there. And, you know, it takes a lot of, something fell. It takes a lot of energy and effort to being an extrovert. And you need to understand that. You need to really kind of think about that, because through that exhaustion of energy, you need to be able to give yourself time to recuperate, to recharge, and really kind of flex that inner introvert out of you. And so for me, for example, is that I'm a huge night owl. I love working at night. As I'm sure some, or if not many of you, are the same. But I'm talking about, you know, from midnight till 4 in the morning, sometimes 5 in the morning. And those hours and those moments is when I really let my inner introvert come out, where I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to deal with anybody. I don't want my phone ringing, my email dinging, my text buzzing at me. And I relish within that time, you know? And I really think about those moments. Or when I'm driving, you know, I'm in the car by myself, or I'm walking. I love going out for walks, or washing dishes. I know that sounds funny, right? But when I am in those moments where I'm by myself, I really flex my inner introvert, and I don't want to talk to anybody. And that's okay. That's absolutely okay. You know? And so what part of that is that when it's time for you to be an extrovert, you're being okay with that. I got patrons driving through. See? Driving by, saying hi, and driving away. So the point of all of this is that being mindful as far as when we need to flex which side or the other at that given moment in time. You know, for me, I'm able to put up a smile on my face, jump on an opportunity to have a conversation with, you know, somebody driving by or somebody looking at my art piece, because I know that at that moment in time, at that point, I know enough to conjure up my inner extrovert. Okay? Because there's two of those. I'm both those people, and I need to be able to control both my extrovert and my introvertness. And in order for me to have control of those side of my personalities, I need to be aware on who they are and when they come out. I have more patrons driving through, and I hope to, more people are coming. So I'm going to end my video blog with that, and I hope to talk to you all soon.